What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Ankr. Now, I think Ankr is going to break its previous high. I really do. I think this is a coin that's so well positioned to do that. It provides infrastructure for so many of the biggest crypto projects in the world. It just looks perfectly positioned for gains in the next bull cycle. And I'll explain all those reasons in a second. Before I get into that though, guys, if you are new to the channel, or even if you're a returning viewer, you forgot what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. In those videos, I pointed out these coins are going to do big gains. I'm going to buy up these coins. And you can see what the prices of all these coins were when I released the videos. You can see the highs that these coins hit basically 18 months on from when I did the vids. And you can see what the profit would have been from each if you'd have put in $100. Now, if you'd have just put in $10, that's 26 coins, that's $260 investment, your profit would have been 12 grand or 12.3k. Now, if you'd have put in $100 into each and cashed out 18 months on, that's what I did, by the way. I cashed out in 2021. But if it was just $100 into each, your profit would have been 123 grand. If it was $1,000 into each, now obviously a lot of people are not in a position to do that, but say you did, it's 26 coins, that's $26,000, your profit would have been 1,230,000 grand. Pretty good, right? Now, as I said, I sold these. I have been buying up crypto since the market started tanking. This is where you make your money, the bear cycle, where everything is down. These investments that you do consistently is where you make your money. Look at Phantom. When I found Phantom and I highlighted it as the best investment of the year, did a whole course about Phantom, it was half a cent. Even now, I think it's 30 cents. But it went up nearly 700 times. Now, look over what gains you had in the last bull cycle. Look over if you banked profits properly. And if you didn't, or you're not over the moon with it, go look at copymycrypto.com. That's the membership site I run where I share the coins that I'm in with my members. And anytime I buy or sell a crypto, I tell them. You can see what the members made profit-wise, because it's all on the website. You can see what I've said historically, because it's all on the website. And you can verify it all, because it's all public record on this channel. And if you didn't get the gains that match up with the members, maybe Copy My Crypto is for you guys. All right, let's talk Ankr. Ankr right now has a market cap of $246 million. I think this is hugely undervalued. Its all-time high was knocking around that sort of 19 cents level, 18, 19 cents level. Although I'm sure we've got an exact number here. All-time high, 22.5 cents. 22.5 cents. So even back to its all-time high is about 9x from where it is right now. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what Ankr is the Web3 infrastructure. They've created this to basically secure every crypto under the sun. The total value locked right now on Ankr is about 146 million, which is not bad when you realize its market cap is only 250 million. And they provide so many different services. So they've got liquid staking to help, and innovative SDKs to help you integrate staking into your project. They've got enterprise-grade node infrastructure. Now that is probably where the money is, really, in terms of what it actually does. Because it allows basically any blockchain API services to run. The node infrastructure that they've got up and running is staggering. They also have app chains, so you can launch your own blockchain and token with Ankr's app chain tools. They've got their gaming SDKs as well to make your Web 2 game to Web 3. You can see the case studies that they've contributed to Ankr's contributions to take the Binance Smart Chain to the next level. You can see how SushiSwap has become a multi-chain connection. You can see how taking a Web 2 game to Web 3 in 6 weeks works. That's the Meta Apes game. You can see how scalability works thanks to Ankr. And you can see how Polygon has their multi-sided solution now. And if we just take a look at one case study, so the challenge for BNB was firstly scalability. The increasing success of BNB has led to significant scalability issues that trace back to its beginning as a fork of Geeth. Developers were experiencing delays with requests, and node operators had large storage requirements, which resulted in latency. You also had severe server capacities. So due to Ankr's involvement with running RPCs and validators, they noticed that the BNB smart chain was struggling with server capacities. So why they chose? Well, here's the reason. Ankr is a key infrastructure provider for the BNB chain ecosystem. Their contributions and expertise were critical in implementing upgrades to the BNB chain with the Aragon client, rewriting archive node infrastructure and creating a framework for the BNB application sidechains. This allows the BNB chain ecosystem to remain competitive. And you can see the applied solutions and how they worked. I mean, it's staggeringly good what Ankr can contribute and do contribute to the overall ecosystem of crypto. They have nodes that across over 50 different proof-of-stake networks. They operate that many nodes. They have built comprehensive developer solutions, like traditional APIs through to decentralized multi-chain networks of RPC nodes. Their earn features like liquid staking, yield opportunities as well. It's one of the most scalable and decentralized infrastructure solutions on the planet. They've really actually contributed a hell of a lot to so many different places. We've also just joined forces with Tencent Cloud for Web3 infrastructure solutions. This is a recent article that Ankr posted on CoinMarketcap, and you can see how they've worked. And because partnering with Tencent Cloud is a big step forward in upgrading their Web3 infrastructure to handle adoption from some of the world's largest organizations that are entering the space. Combining Ankr's expansive blockchain infrastructure solutions with Tencent Cloud will provide a ready-made blockchain connection for companies and Web3 organizations. All users needing access to dedicated nodes will be able to deploy smart contracts and read or write blockchain data with the performance, reliability, and security that Tencent and Ankr provide. Again, Ankr just leading the way in terms of how they are doing things. Ankr, by the way, is buyable everywhere. If you were going to get it, I would highly recommend Bitget. Bitget is one of the best exchanges on the planet right now. I think they're going to end up being a top 5 exchange with relative ease. The proof of reserves are outstanding. Their features within their exchange are quality as well. Their earn mechanisms are brilliant. The copy trading features are brilliant. You've got assist to earn. So if you've not actually got a lot of capital, you can involve your mates and you can start getting yourself 20 bucks here, 20 bucks there, 20 bucks here, 20 bucks there. If you are an active trader, if you sign up to Bitget, you'll be able to get a $1,000 tether bonus if you are just actively investing and trading. And there's a partner link in the description which will give you discounts on your trading fees, so you'll earn more whilst getting your bonuses. And yeah, the reason I agreed to partner with them is because I expect that they will be a top 5 exchange. So if you were going to buy Ankr, I would recommend using Bitget. Now, in terms of what Ankr can achieve in terms of price, I expect this to break its previous high. The amount of infrastructure they are providing for the biggest projects in the world, I expect this to reach something like 30 cents. That would put it at a market cap of pretty much, I think, bang on $3 billion. And given that it's running the infrastructure for Binance Smart Chain, for, it's helping with Polygon, it's helping with Sushi Swap, it's helping with all these big ass projects, I don't see how this doesn't break into the sort of multi-billion territory. And that would be a new high. It would be roughly 40% higher than its previous high, which is reasonable. It's fair expectation given what they've achieved. There are Ankr price predictions knocking about as well, so you could actually this article here. So we could open it up. Let's proceed. Let's have a little look. So let's see what these guys are saying. So they are saying, they're saying $160 by 2050. I don't think in 2050 this is going to have a market cap of, what would that be? 1.6 trillion. That seems a bit much. I don't think that's going to happen. But I could comfortably see this being 30 cents or more. I actually don't think it's unreasonable that they're predicting by the end of end of 2024, possibly 2025, we're at 90 cents. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. I will say right now, conservatively, I would go 30 cents for the next bull cycle, but it depends on the developments within Ankr. If Ankr continue to onboard and help the development of all these top tier projects, of course this is going to grow. If they are also providing the infrastructure that's going to that onboards your Apples and your Googles into crypto, of course this is going to go through the roof. $160, no. Just no. It's not going to be $1 trillion market cap, but it could be $1. Could legitimately be $1. But I would conservatively just go 30 cents right now, which is still a 12x from where it is. Because it is doing everything that the crypto space needs. It's providing solutions to legitimate problems consistently and successfully. And it's running globally in a massive way. So yeah, 30 cents is about 12x. Well, it is 12x from where it is right now. I think that's a fair shout. What do you guys think? Here's a question. Do you honestly think it can hit $160 in, where are we at, 27 years? Do you think it could be worth 1.6 trillion as a market cap? Let me know if you think that in the comments. And let me know what you think the price is going to hit in the next bull cycle. Remember, the next bull cycle probably we're looking at like back end of next year, like December of next year or so. So what would you think by that point? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, by the way, hit the subscribe button. Or even if you are a new viewer, hit the subscribe button. You're going to get information here you don't get elsewhere. Videos are released constantly. Don't miss the information. Don't miss that information that's going to make you money. So hit the subscribe button. And guys, I share my investments on copymycrypto.com. Every time I buy a crypto, I let the members know. I let the members know what the coin is, the gains it's going to have, the percentage of my money I'm putting in. There is no work required from the members. We started with a couple hundred. We now have a little over 3,000. And that's through word of mouth and through the successes that we've had. We've had, last bull cycle, we had coins that 100x, we had Phantom that 700x. Now, if you go back over how you did in the last bull cycle, did you make gains across the board? Did you make 40x across your portfolio? Did you bank profits? Have a look. See if you did. Because at Copy My Crypto, my members bank profits. My members make gains across the board. You can go onto the site right now. You can see what the members achieved. There's loads of photos of them. You can see what I've said historically. Every single thing on there is public record. You can verify it all yourself. And you can make a decision if this is something you're interested in. And guys, that's it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.